All right, welcome back to Mama's Orchids. Second video for the day. All right, so I'm going to compare two orchids that were from the same hybridization batch and that were bought at the same time. And this should be the same age, and but are grown very differently. So then actually I could have probably gotten a third orchid that another friend of mine has for us to compare some more. But I'm just going to do a simple one right here. Not too much coordinating. But so this orchid, I did a video earlier. This is a hybrid, a Brassavola hybrid with, so it's a cross, Dahlia Snowflake times Brassavola Little Stars, and it is in bloom with two bloom spike. It was in bloom earlier, I believe in November that we got this bloom spike, and it's done. So now we're on to another bloom spike, and the third one will be later on this month or next month, hopefully. All right, so I have two orchids. Let me go so this one is mine, and I grow it outdoor most of the time. And I acquired it, I'm gonna say, it's hard to remember because I don't write this stuff down. I acquired it back either in February or March probably of 2019, and it was a seedling when I acquired it. It's very young. I don't remember whether I did ask. I don't believe I asked how old the orchid was when I purchased it. But I was at a meeting and they had a flat of this particular hybrid, and some of my friends, they bought one, and then I got one, and another friend got one, and they were all pretty much the same size when we all got started. But but anyway, I thought it would be interesting to do a comparison between orchids that are grown outdoor versus indoor, which I truly believe that growing it outdoor is much better if you can grow it outdoor. And you know, not all of us have an outdoor space, unfortunately, to do that. But anyway, I just thought I'd do a comparison. Just out of interest. So this is mine, and I'm gonna see if I can get the other one. My friend's has one right here. Okay, and here is the other one. Let's see if I can back up a little bit and show you the difference. All right. Now, when I grew mine, I did not unpot it. When I first got it, I did not unpot it. It looks like it's in a different pot, but actually, let me show you. So it's originally came in this little pot, okay? And it is hybridized by, I'm sorry, I can't really say it's hybridized by Frit Clark actually, but I do know it is from Sunset Valley Orchids, okay? And here's the tag that came with this particular one. And here's mine. There's my tag, and it's lodged in there. I cannot take it out. If I take it out, I'm worried that I will rip up some of the roots. So what I did with mine was I just placed it into a basket. The whole pot right into this basket, because I really wanted to use the basket to put a hanger on. So I hope you can see that pot. Let's see. Yeah, I think you can. You can see that pot right inside that basket. And I also, so the reason I put it in this basket was to have a hanger that I can use to wire it into this thing. I couldn't drill holes into this little pot because there were so many roots all along the edges, like there, see there. And so I didn't want to damage any roots. All right, and I just didn't feel like this pot was substantial. However, I did not want to just pull the plant out of the pot and put it right into the basket. I wanted to just keep the roots undisturbed as much as possible. That's my new motto, by the way. is just don't unpot anything that you just got. Just try to leave it as it is. And unless it has become so large, and this one is spilling out of the pot soon, so I may have to break parts of it out. But I'm going to try to leave most of it in there unless I really need to unpot to put new media. But I'm going to try not to do that until I absolutely need to. So, so I lodged it in there, but also the reason why I used a hanging basket is so that, and I can strap wires or support ropes or something along with it to keep this kind of together. I really need to add another piece on this side, another wire on this side. But this orchid was really becoming a very unruly grower. He was just, the pseudobulbs were just growing all over the place, so I just used this, and it's very loosely put in there. As you can see, the wire's movable, so there's multiple reasons why I put it in the basket, but it is really actually the same pot. So all right, so let's get back to this one. And as far as the feeding, okay, I believe since it's since it's grown by two different people, I can't really say that we were both one feeding more or less. We can't tell. The person that grew this one, my friend, feeds it about once every other week, and I would say in the summer I fed it maybe once every other week with a spray, but in winter nothing, because it's grown indoor and I'm just trying to keep the mess from everywhere spraying. I just do a quick underneath the sink rinse through the faucet of water just to keep it alive. So this would be a good time to spray it, but I did I think through this 1 month or so I might have sprayed it once with Better Bloom fertilizer, but I do need to spray it a little more. So, but I really think it's, even if you didn't have the fertilizer, I really do think that having the orchid outside, growing outside, makes a huge difference, because it's getting all its sunlight that all the sunlight that it could need, and it's getting the the wind, the to keep it healthy, the aeration, and I also water vigorously outside, because I just take a hose and I just hose it, douse it, and it just it's healthier that way. And I think indoor you're restricted to how much water you water it, and you may water it more often indoors, but there's something to be said about growing plants outdoor. But anyway, here it is. All right, well, thank you for watching. Have a good day.